what fresh hell is this? I'm in a hotel room with 6 beautiful women. How amazing. And not just any old group of beautiful women. It's the Pussycat Dolls. And you're back. There is a glitter ball exploding in my head at the moment at the prospect of this. So how are you all feeling? I mean, I've got to go with you individually, actually. So, right, in a word, how are you feeling? She's still got the range. At least you've still got the range to go. Actually, what about you, darling?
Right. I mean, excited. It's the cheesy one to choose, but it's true.
Right?
Ecstatic.
Ecstatic. We'll take that. And all together at the back, how are we feeling?
Excited. We're going to go through cheesy as well.
Yeah, quite right. It is great to see you. Age is not with you at all. You look absolutely amazing. I'm sure you sound amazing. And we're going to find out how you sound because this is going on the road.
Yes! 2020, honey.
2020, taking on this jewel in a silver sea that we call home, touring this beautiful country of ours. How excited about you?
I'm over the moon. It's been a minute since we've been together, and I know that we've all went through our own journeys, and we've lived a lot of life since then, and I'm definitely in a different place, so I'm excited to see what we create, and the show that we're going to put on. I think it's going to be bigger than we could ever even imagine, and yeah, it's just a great time for it right now.
Right now feels right. What is it about now that feels so right then? Whose idea was it to bring the gang together again?
Well, Robin's been wanting to bring this back for years now.
The struggle. No, it's honestly, it was really the stars aligned, and this was the right time. This was it.
You telling me they weren't taking your calls up until this point?
They were individually all, doing their thing, and they all went on to have amazing careers and have babies and families, and so really it was just about the timing. I wanted it to happen. I think we all wanted it to happen, but it was just about now really is the right time.
Yeah.
And will the families be coming on the road? I mean,
They're here.
They're here.
They're here.
They're going to be on the road for a while.
Yeah, all the fans are here. Babies are here.
Yeah, I've got 3 kids now.
I know. Congratulations. You're unbelievable.
Yeah.
You've been on the job more than anyone.
She has.
Right.
Weeks ago she had
I know.
know.
And look at you.
So I'm breastfeeding in the next room.
Right?
Totally.
Do you have someone to breastfeed for you? You're actually, okay, fine. You're the Pussycat
Selma
Dolls.
Hayek might. No,
Right.
just kidding.
Yeah, you provide the boobs. So there aren't. You offer. There's not a spare pair of boobs in the next room. Okay, that's not on your rider. But seriously though, as you mentioned, Nicole, you've all come a long way, and you've all had your slings and arrows. Your fair share of headlines and stuff. Are the pressures different this time round, or do you feel much more empowered, if you like, much more in control?
Empowered. You just asked the question about why now. This is such an amazing time right now, and women are on top more than ever. I think the AMAs are coming around. I think those girls are. It's just like it's not only a great time to empower other females, but just empower other people in general, and hopefully we could be an example and help people who are struggling with stepping into their own power, because we've actually lived it now, so.
It's a really good point, because the nature of some elements of the press, especially with a group of women, is to divide them, right? And that was always the fashion. Do you think that shifted then? No.
I think, like Nick and everybody have said, we've had a lot of time, we've had a lot of life experience, and it is the right time, and it feels different now. It feels exciting to be able to get together and to have all of us in the room and turn on the music, and our bodies just started all of a sudden doing the movements. Yeah. It's a part of us, but now we get to do it in a more mature, fun, snazzy kind of way.
And it's so fun being back because we have such amazing chemistry together. We feed off of each other. We love each other. We're sisters. So it feels great.
But it's a great time. That's what female empowerment is empowering other women. So that's what we continue. It's a great time for us to be together after all these years to empower each other and to inspire each other.
That's a good point. And it's been over a decade since you've last performed together, right? What was it like
years.
the first moment when you get into the 87 years? Did you say? Is it starting to feel like it? What was it like then when you sort of got into the room together and started busting some shapes for the first time?
I mean, I think all of us were excited and nervous, not knowing what it was going to be like, but knowing that it would only take a moment to kind of sink back in, and we did. I mean,
Quickly.
laughing our butts off, of course, but really enjoying it this time. I think we are, like Ash said, we're in a different place. We're women, we've grown, we've evolved, we have kids, marriages, lots of things to put into this time in this social climate, and a message, again, of female empowerment, and it feels really right.
Empowerment and inclusivity.
Yes.
Empowerment for all people.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh,
Not just, exactly.
But
all
it's
genders,
really cute
honestly.
because we say it like the stars aligned, but I think it makes sense like when we get in the studio and it just, everything did click, you know. It's like family or your closest friends. You maybe, even if you haven't spoken a while, it feels like it was yesterday. And it's just like the girl says, we have a really great chemistry and synergy that is even beyond us, you know.
And we're throwing down like we're 22 again. I
Are
was
you
like,
though?
no joke. I'm like, it's like our body knows it, but you're like,
this part hurts a little bit.
my neck, my wrists are sore.
Oh,
I'm like, what is
Bruises everywhere.
Oh, but even you bruise in a spectacularly beautiful fashion, though. I mean, I'd be covered in welts. It is that. So the recovery, then, is it fair to say, takes that wee bit longer?
Yes.
But
Magnesium
you've
salts
still
are
got
amazing.
it. Well, I'm thrilled the memory muscles kicked in, especially for Unigot, because 3 shows on 3 continents. You're never off a plane. You're ricocheting back and forth, being on panels and judging. Every which one known to man.
Yeah, I'm sleeping, taking small naps in the car and on the planes, for
Someone
sure.
drives you though, right? Just to be.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a lot, but I love it. I love it, and I think we're all kind of wired that way, which is why we're excited to get back together, because we're just workhorses, and just even being in the room together, starting to rehearse, we feel that we push each other. You know,
Right.
so I
Who
love it.
pushes the hardest?
I'm grateful for everything going on, and so proud of all of the girls individually and everything that they're doing. We just, can I say it? We just did Ashley's show.
Yeah, heart breakfast in the morning.
That was so
Kicked
cool.
that off and
Like-
had some fun with my little team over there.
Early bird like
Went to
me,
her
yeah.
office.
Yeah.
Know what that's like.
Yeah.
Nicole, you've got this phrase at the moment, which I'm sure the girls have adopted as well, because you are one for making up your own language, and it is the word Sula that you picked up from Australia. Now, I was familiar with this concept because I spent a lot of time in Australia as well. So Sula, so it's, to the Good Morning Britain viewers who are just hearing it for the first time, tell me what Sula is, because this definitely sort of defines what you're up against at the moment.
So because, and the girls know, because we've all done the exact same schedule, grueling schedule together, but because I'd been doing on a plane so much and having to go straight to film all day, I was like, I'm going to have to get a workout on. I got to get a beat on, as we say, a sweat, because I don't want to be on TV, and I got to, for the mental space especially, I had to go work out. So I landed, went straight to a workout, and this lady says, if you don't have a Sula, you're not working hard enough. And we're like, what's a Sula? And she's like, it's a sweaty upper lip alert.
That's an amazing accent, by the way.
It's all right.
good.
It's all
That's
right.
really good.
You don't have a Sula. You're not working hard enough. I don't know. It's English and Australian. It's getting blurred lines, but it's hilarious. A sweaty upper lip alert. I just think it's so funny.
And a bead on is so British anyway. Then you've got the Aussie equivalent, got such a bead on. I always get a bead on, especially after a big weekend, clearly, although I do drink responsibly, not nearly as much as I used to. But I get UBS, under boob sweat, which is, yeah. Yeah.
You know what's really
Right?
sad? When you're not doing anything and you're just standing and sitting and you get under tube.
On the tube in that summertime, honey, I get little driplets, and I'm like,
Like, I'm not even doing anything. And it's happening.
It's so true.
Oh my God. And it just sits there.
Right?
It just like sits and waits till you know, like,
Till it drips.
Very quickly, you're performing on the X Factor, right?
Are we?
That's right.
What do you
yeah.
mean? That?
I've been told.
Oh, by who?
Now I've got you. Now I've got a Are they winding me up?
Now
because
you have
I'm-
a Sula.
Yeah, now I've got
Now
a
he's
Sula.
got a
I've got a
Sula.
Sula and a river in my valley right now. I gather you're performing. Apparently you're allowed to tell me that.
I'm excited because it's our X Factor celebrity final.
Right.
So I'm excited for my contestant Jenny and to see all the other contestants left. But yeah, well, you'll just have to stay tuned and tune in and see.
Right, you saw Tom and TriStar off. What were you thinking of, girl?
What?
What?
Tom is lovely. Tom is lovely, but as you just reminded me how crazy busy I am, that's totally what I'm focused on right now.
I love that. So can you tell us what, now that we've established you are performing, what will
Have
you
we?
be?
Have
Have we?
You said.
Do you know what? These girls are making me work hard today. They're making me work hard today. I've got a right bead on now. But I mean, the X Factor's a home for you anyway, isn't it? Because I mean, you've been part of that family for so long. I mean, the UK's embraced all of you over the years, so it must be lovely as well to have that platform back, right?
Absolutely. It's so good to be back here, and Kim and Ash live here now, so it's I love it here, and I love, you know, X Factor's my family, so it feels like home, like you said.
Well, it probably feels like home. I can certainly see that being back with these girls again, which is great.
My mom is from Highgate, so I'm half Brit, so I feel like I'm always home when I come here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Fantastic. Girls, it's been absolutely wonderful. What are your plans for Christmas, just very quickly?
We're getting ready for tour.
Nice.
Oh, what? I'm going to Thailand for Christmas, by the way. Where are you coming from? I'm doing it. Thailand.
I'm like, Guatemala, guys. Who's next? Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I'm going to be with my family. I'm always with them, and my nieces are my everything. I don't have 3 little ones like her, so they're my 3 little ones.
Well, we know you're going to be busy.
We are very
You're going to be very busy.
We host, we cook, we put the whole thing on, we bring the magic. It is the time to celebrate
I love
family.
that.
Wonderful, wonderful. Ladies, it's been an absolute pleasure, and it is lovely to see you all back. I'm glad the stars did align. Seeing you all together is like seeing a unicorn. It's like it never happens, right?
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
It never happens.
Well,
Thank
so you have to come see the tour in April.
Oh, I'll
That's
be
what-
there.
That's what we're announcing.
I'll be there
Tickets
with
go
a
on
bead
sale.
right here.
With your sula. Come with your
Sweaty
sula.
all of this going on. Yeah, if I'm not breastfeeding these.
We got lots.
Look at me, I know, I've got it. So what? It was a
You
big-
do have the under boob sweat.